Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing FTB Skies. And between episodes, I built this new box, and I kind of filled in the top of this box, gave it a little bit of depth, and we've still got our villagers up here. We're starting to get a good number of them. I'm just kind of throwing them in there. I haven't... Oh, we got the verdant sprigs from that guy. That's awesome. We're a little bit backed up on the incubator, but that's okay. What this other box is for bees. Now, in this one, I think, which one do we have? Do we have resourceful bees? I like both the modern bee mods. I like the forestry bees. I thought they were all pretty good. Yeah, okay, so this is what we got. Now we're gonna need a place to put them, and we're gonna need hives and doody-doody-doo. Now before we get too far, I did want to give a shout out to JR the Blind One. We found villages last time after some, flying around. I guess this Eye of Legend will take you to sky villages in any of the vanilla dimensions, so I guess we've got them in the end also. Once you've found them, like we learned last time, they're kind of they're kind of on a grid. So you find one, you can find a bunch. But this would be a big help for finding the first one. So thank you, JR the Blind One, for the comment. Oh, what timing! That loot bee just spawned right in my face, and we could catch it if we had another lead, which we do. Let's see if we can get him or her. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? They like the Botania flowers, even the functional ones, apparently. We're gonna take him or her way over here, or they. They could be non-bean. Oh no! The one bee got away. This one almost got away. We're just gonna set you up right there. So we have one vanilla bee. And it's starting to drop its loot. That's good. Normal egg. See what else we get, if anything. Now, for the windows, let's see. We're going to need a crafting table up here anyway. Let's go ahead and get one going. What I want to use is... My mouse has gone insane. I want to use this connected glass. I don't know. I know for a fact that vanilla glass will connect to the hives. This stuff probably will too, but I figure it's worth a try. It's not a problem if the glass connects to the hives and you can't really see it from most angles, but I like this stuff anyway. I think it looks nice, so it's what we're going to use. Now we're going to put a normal roof on this at some point, but I don't want... Oh, snap. I don't want it to be even open up to the roof because the bees are derpy. And if there is something for them to get stuck on, they'll absolutely get stuck on it. Now we got sugarcane from from some sand, sifting that stuff. And we can make beehives with sugar in this. And that's really going to help us out. I think out of one of those chests we looted in one of those villages, we got this overgrowth seed. And I think what this will do... Maybe we have to use a hoe? Nah. It's the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing. I think what we would actually want is a pasture seed. Do we have any grass blocks? We do! What was that? I thought I heard something. That must have been my imagination. I think grass up here will look nicer than dirt. Now, one thing I didn't know in this pack is you can bone meal. Oh, wow. You can get patches. Look at that. up to 4, apparently. It looks like that those are 2 different mods, the flower patches and the one that allow you to double your vanilla flowers, your 1 block tall vanilla flowers with bone meal. It looks like looks like there's a slight conflict there, but it doesn't make either of them unusable, so we won't worry about it too much. Now, if you've had the loot bees and you can see them on the map, but you can't find them, like you can see there's some like over the edge there. Where'd it go? Come here. Come here. They're down by y=0 for some reason. They just kind of congregate down there. But we'll get these guys inside. Come on. Alright. She's nice and pollinated. Hopefully she'll find a home in here. And we'll be rolling. Now we should cash in the quest rewards. Okay, we got a lot of good stuff. And it looks like stuff we might have to pick. Oh, honey treats? Wonderful. Beekeeper's hood. And a neon cuckoo bee spawn egg. We got a check mark that'll give us... Okay. We'll take all of this. Why not? Okay, so that gave us a vanilla bee spawn egg. It gave us an expansion box. That's cool. I don't think we need the hood for anything. At least not right this second. And I got a plan. Like, I've used productive bees before. And there's some things I've noticed. Like, at 1.16, it seemed like you had to have bottles in their hives for the bees to do things, right? So let's, I don't think that's true anymore. We will need actual honeycombs, though, to make the advanced oak beehives. So these guys should have some ready soon. We should get some I have the force shears on me. I don't know, like, I don't know what those things work on and what they don't. And while we could always get more bees, I don't want to. I'm worried that the force shears might do something terrible to the hives if that wasn't clear. Nothing yet. Soon enough. Now we did get them as a quest reward, just 2 honeycombs. Oh, we need a regular beehive too. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess we could have just started with this, huh? Alright. One advanced beehive. Wonderful. Now this thing we can put... We're just going to put it right here. You can see it has a GUI. There's a place for bottles to go, and this is what I was talking about before. It seemed like you had to have the bottles in there in 1.16 for these things to function, but I don't know that that's true anymore. Based on my experience in 1.19.2, which I think is what we're playing. Anyway, you got room for 3 bees, you got a little storage area. If you put the expansion box on, now you can add upgrades, also you have room for 5 bees. So, very cool. I made some more of these ultimate pipes. And we're going to put one right up there. And run it out. And we're going to have, well, once we get more hives in, we're going to put more of these pipes in along here. And probably along this side too, depending on the number of bees we end up with. I built an advanced fluid tank. That's going to hold 64 buckets of honey. So let's see what happens. Where's our wrench? I don't know if they've even... I don't even think there's anything in this hive yet. So... well, we might be getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but that's okay. And we're going to run some more pipe over this way. Now, different bees use different flowers to pollinate. And by flower, I mean really just about anything. And you can fill these things up quite a bit. Like if we were to just put the blocks on the ground, like for instance, like our crystalline bee. Let's look it up. Let's hear some. There it is. So our crystalline bee. We'll make crystalline cones, but you see bee flowering, there's like blocks of quartz. You could just put a block of quartz in there, or you could use these feeding slabs that we just made with a smooth stone slab and a chest. And all you do is you just put the feeding slab just on the ground. Then it has a GUI. It can hold 3, which isn't a lot, but it's, it's more than the 1 block you could have placed here. So, I recommend it. Now we can take those spawn eggs we either got or found or stole. I can't remember. We'll put the bees down. They'll go over here to the feeding slab, and they'll treat it just like it's a flower. They'd do the same thing if it was just a block placed in the world. And some of these bees, you might want to place blocks in the world because some of them will change blocks into other blocks. We'll see if any of that looks important to us as we play through the pack. But I'm hoping these guys will just go over here. I don't know where they went. Oh, they went into that beehive. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we have a few more bees. Where are they? Here they are. So we might as well see what they're gonna need. I don't know if I need a sponge bee, but an experienced bee? A blazing bee? A glowing bee? Okay. Let's, so the glowing bee, that's gonna be glowstone. I already know that. Blazing bee? Good question. Let's see. Here's our blazing bee. You can see how to make it if you need to. Okay, so blazing bee likes magma. Do we have any? I don't know that we do. Can we get some? Let's see. We could get some... Time to sleep. We could get some if we had some magma cream, and I think we might be able to craft magma cream out of slime and blaze powder? I think that's how... Oh, we have magma cream. Very good. We got an experienced bee. Let's see what they use. Oops. Not that kind of experienced bee. They're gonna want bookshelves. Alright. We certainly have, we have books on us. Let's see. Okay. We've got amethyst for our amethyst bee. We've got glowstone. Where's the glow bee? For the glow bee. We have magma for our blazing bee. We have a bookshelf for our experienced bee. And soul sand for our ghostly bee. Some of those will definitely go in here, and then we'll see what happens. Now the ancient bee is gonna need a full block of netherite. I sifted up a bunch more sand, or crushed netherrack, and we'll see if we have enough. Ah, wonderful. We had just enough. Cool. Okay, that whole crew, moved in here. We got crystalline bees in there now. Who knows where they all are? We'll have to get the bees out of this one of these days. But, for now, I'm gonna put our netherite down. And we'll have a nice free-flowing fountain of it. I'm gonna go ahead and light this. There's no bees in there. This is the perfect time. Get it nice and smoked. Oh no! Some of them are gonna die. Holy crow. Well, that's the way it goes. Alright, hopefully some of them will go into their cages. Some of them definitely died. That was unfortunate. They seem to have calmed down at least. I don't know if I didn't wait long enough, like... Oh, there goes the... Alright, we'll have to see who we have left. We have backup eggs for some of them. Alright, we got one crystalline and a glowing. We've got an amethyst and an ancient. They seem fine, okay. But we definitely lost the vanilla bees. I don't know. Now, for the time being, we're just going to pop a barrel on the end here. We'll get our honeycombs. And let's see here. Not getting any honey in the tank. But we still got honey in here, so it looks like it is only possible to take it out of here by bottle. So now we know. Oh my! I just ate another skewer that we got as a quest reward, and we got a blaze rod back. That's cool. The good news is that they do draw the honeycombs out, even if the hives are full of the liquid honey. So we don't really have to worry about it, I don't think. Let's see. Now it looks like you can't, there are only a limited number of combs you can actually use for this, which is a little strange, but let's try, because like the amethysts don't work, the ancient don't work. The ghostlies do, so I'm glad we found that, and the vanilla do, of course. But let's try the, what do you call it, the expansion box. Yeah, nothing with the amethyst comb, but definitely nothing with the ghostly comb. Okay, we can use the ghost, that's gotta be a bug. Yeah, just vanilla honeycombs. So we're lucky we had that vanilla bee spawn egg. I don't think... We might be full in here. Let's go ahead and put that down too. 3 more spots. And of course the fact that we can't draw the liquid out of here directly with these pipes means that it's kind of pointless to have the universal pipes, but you know, it's what we started with. It's what I'm going to go with. We will need them down below. Now what we're going to do for the time being is we're just going to put some bottles in to these things manually, because we do need some bottles of honey. Out of the way. Honey bottle is actually another quest. Oh, we completed 2, okay. We get an appetite bee, okay, I'll take it. Ah, sturdy bee cage, that's cool. So we can use the honey bottles to craft like single-use bee cages, which is one thing I definitely wanted to do. These sturdy bee cages, we can get them as quest rewards. We can get them from beekeeper villagers. Okay. And all they need is an advanced beehive. Alright, we're gonna get one of those going. That's exciting because they're normally uncraftable. You have to get them from wandering traders or find them in chests. Or maybe that's a new thing with the mod. Anyway, we're gonna make a beekeeper villager. That wandering traders, yeah, this guy's glitched out. Alright, let's go. Ooh, all these villagers. Let's keep filling it up. Now we should be able to just put the beehive. Yep, wonderful. That was weird. Let's see. Campfires, okay. Emeralds for 4 shears. That's where we'll start. Now we can get some of the single use, which we'll certainly go through. For some emeralds, and 1 more. Yeah. Then we've got, okay, so regular beehives We could just get expansion boxes for emeralds. We're gonna do that. That sounds good. And we'll just wait for him to restock, I guess. That's a good amount of bee cages. That'll get us started. Now these found bees are all well and good, but there's a lot of things we can do with them. A lot of different bees we can make. We're to start out, like... Let's start out with an iron bee. Now we could... Let's see. Okay, here we go. We'd want an ashy mining bee and a crystalline bee. Ashy mining bees... Let's see. We'll have to look it up. There we go. So... What kind of... Look up the recipe for the bee. I just did. Alright. Something's wrong there. What we can do, though, is go just into JI with bees and start looking at the various nests that would be spawning in the world in the various dimensions if we had, you know, an overworld form to spawn in. These oak nests, okay, bee spawning. We could get a green carpenter or a yellow carpenter. Now you make the nest itself, okay, a wooden sword and just an oak block. We're just gonna do that. Now, it's not quite so simple as just to put these things down. You've got to bait the bees. And the way you do that is with a honey treat. Now we're going to go down into this little room here that I set up. And we're going to put the oak nest down. And we're going to bait it. You can see it'll take a while, 1200 seconds. You can use more, well, it says there, use additional treats to speed up. Now we've also got this, what else do we have that we could do? We've got a bamboo nest that will, what? It's not clear. Dragon egg nest is a bit beyond us. Stone nest, though. Here's where we could get mason bees and digger bees. Now you see this time to get it, you need an iron sword, and it'll kind of, you know, you'll use different sword materials depending on the base material, blah, blah, blah. You'll figure it out. Use JI, it's fine. There we go. So the next thing I really want to make is a centrifuge, but because of the way the quests are set up, we're going to have to make a honey generator first, which I actually don't plan on using. I don't, you know, they're okay. But they're not that much better than the regular generators. But this will, should complete, no. Well, yeah. Is it locked by something? Well, there's a snow nest. And a couple bees, that's nice. But this isn't unlocked? Why not? Maybe it wants the other nests? I mean, we can make a slimy nest easily enough. Let's see if we figure it out. Now we're gonna catch ourselves one of these crystalline bees, because we're gonna want to breed it with an ashy mining bee, and hopefully we get one to get our iron bee. Now while we're waiting for those hives that we honey treated to produce, we're going to want to start thinking about processing. So we're going to make just a bunch of the normal centrifuges, because I don't want to worry about powering this stuff. Oh, okay. We got the honey generator. We got that also. Okay, so maybe it's the centrifuge you need to unlock the honey generator quest. We're just gonna throw it in a box. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set these up in a line, just like this. And we're gonna send the pipes down Whoops, not there. Over here. Cut that off. Run it right along. Very nice. Then we're going to have another set of universals along here set to extract. And let's do one more. And on this side, oh, we don't really need this budding amethyst anymore, do we? Let's be rid of that. Oh, and it dropped. I didn't think it would drop. Cool. All right, now we're gonna get our little wrench, and we're gonna set all of these to extract. Now we should get fluids and what was that? Oh, that was my sword. We should, yeah, okay, so we're getting some honey already. We're gonna grab our, oh, cool. Those are quests, okay. We're gonna grab our barrel, stick it right here, and we'll see what kind of things we end up collecting. Now, these honeycombs, well, we've got plenty of expansion boxes, so let's go ahead and fill this thing up with hives. Ah, meanwhile, we've gotten our first one of this kind of bee. Now this is an empty nest now, so we're gonna do it one more time. Where did I put the honey treats? I think I put them over here for some reason. Yeah. Good a place for them as any, right? Next time we'll want to let the bee go back in there so it registers that it's that kind of bee's nest. There's a reason for that. There'll be another one here in 30 seconds. Okay, this time we got a digger bee. Those will be important, but we're just gonna kind of let it go back into its nest. And our sand nest buddy is about to hatch. What do we get? Okay, that's an ashy mining bee. We're gonna do this right away. Now, mostly the bees breed with regular flowers, but you'll have to make sure you're keeping an eye on JI. Here we're gonna take. There we go. And we should get a little baby iron bee. Come here. Oh no, we got a tin bee. Sometimes you can get more than one kind of bee from the same breeding. So we're gonna just leave these two in here, let the breeding timer reset, and go again. Of course, we're also gonna put our tin bee up here, and its flower, if memory serves, is a block of tin. Okay, don't ask me where the crystalline bee went. That's kind of an issue. We're going to pick up the ashy mining bee, although it is going to be ready to breed soon. Uh-oh. Wait, how'd you end up in here? Come here, you. I thought you escaped it. These slabs might not be a great idea. Yeah, it's a little injured too, isn't it? Well, that's the way it goes. Okay, let's see what we get from him this time. This time we got a copper bee. We will certainly use it. Come here. Oh, they went up through here. I didn't even notice that. Alright. Alright, let's try again. Iron bee, iron bee. Another copper bee. Back down here, we're going to catch the rest of these bees. We're going to throw them into our system. Yeah, they really... They're not doing too hot, are they? Come here. I think there's another one or two around somewhere. Oh, there's one right there. And we'll try again. Are you not ready? You're not quite ready. Oh, maybe it is fully healed. Maybe that was just a glitch I was seeing. It seemed like it had like 10 hearts. Maybe it didn't. Okay, what do we got? Another copper bee. Hey, we finally got one. We are gonna probably want one more to breed with. Come here. But this one's going right upstairs. So it turns out if you right-click these things with at least some slabs, the textures will change. I think that's quite nice. We got lucky and had a treasure bee spawn right in here. Let's see what it drops. They seem to mostly drop those like 4 shards and like eggs, which is fine. And we'll get to keep the bee, which is also fine. Let's see, I have some of these not hooked up. I'm hoping we'll get some honeycombs. Unprocessed. At least that's the idea. Come on, you. There you go. Oh, integral components. Fancy. And fancy hat. And copper ingot. And an egg. And that's its loot. Now, I did make a gold bee with that mason bee from the egg we got, and a crystalline bee. We're waiting for them to reset, because we're going to want one more probably for breeding. I thought maybe the thing to do would be to just look through the different kinds of bees and see what we might want. Now, I think we lost our ghostly bee. I think that one died when the blaze bee went up in smoke, but let's just make sure we don't have another one lying around. Oh, we do have another one lying around. Very good. There we are. Now this one should get us gas tiers. Okay, I've been looking through the recipes, and we're gonna have to hit diamond bee for most stuff. We'll need an ender bee for that, and I think we're gonna have to be in the end to get some of those. Either that, or we'd have to like find a spawn egg in a chest. So, I'm not complaining about the netherite or the glowstone. I wonder though if we could get a redstone bee. What would be involved? Let's see. That would be a glowing bee and a chocolate mining bee. And speaking of chests, I thought we'd just go ahead and deal with that. Let's see what we can find. Cool. What? That's ridiculous. Alright, well out of all those, we ransacked a couple of them. We did get a couple more blazing bee spawn eggs. So, I don't think these guys are normally dangerous. Sure didn't seem too happy. Okay, we're building up some honeycombs. That's what we need. I'm kind of buzzing around the overworld void to see what I can see. And I thought I saw something on the map, and sure enough I did. This is an elemental craft shrine. I don't know what it's doing out here. That's a water source. Let's go. Whoops, that's not where I'm trying to go. That's right here. Make a waypoint. Cool. Alright, back to the bees. We did manage to attract a chocolate mining bee and also a sweat bee. So, and we got another digger bee, but the sweat bee we'll be able to do quite a bit with. I'm glad we didn't have to go someplace special to get it. But, we'll need it for ranchers, obsidian bees. We'll need magmatic bees, too. That's something we're going to have to deal with in the nether. Okay, we finally leveled this guy up. I think, oh, these stack in this. Nice. I think 4 ought to be a good amount, and then we'll use these disposable ones to store them. Now we get a ton of advanced oak beehives too, so that's cool. There's our first redstone bee. Wonderful. Now to make this a little easier on us, we're gonna put a drawer right here, and that's gonna be for plain honeycombs, and hopefully as the plain honeycombs go by, they'll get sucked into there. Because we are going to need honeycomb blocks to make some of the upgrades that we're going to want to make. Now the other thing that the chocolate mining bee can get us, if we breed it with a digger bee, let's see, oh, you're not quite ready. We'll wait till you're ready. Now we have completed some quests, so let's see, oh my, okay. That's quite a bit. What do we get? Some more ashy mining bees, experience bees, another mason bee spawn egg. Some random stuff. These things are useful. We got a diamond to crystal upgrade. It is just visual. Doesn't make it any bigger. Okay, let's see. Digger bee, chocolate mining bee. This ought to get us a quarry bee. Yep. Now, quarry bees are interesting. Let's say we have some sandstone, right? Well, nope. Not sandstone. Let's try some andesite. Not that we need andesite. It should show, yeah, advanced beehive. We can get this from a quarry bee. We can get all kinds of different stones from a quarry bee. But to get the full block, we're going to need some upgrades in the hive. Specifically, we are going to need the block upgrade. Let's see, here. So it's not that bad. We will need 4 honeycomb blocks of the ghostly powdery, the kind that we've already determined that we need for this. I should lock this. Oh, that was a quest completion. Cool. But we'll lock that. We're also gonna need some wax blocks, and you just get the wax. It's a byproduct of everything else that you're doing. We'll just make a whole bunch. Why not? And we should need just a couple of item frames. And we'll be good to go. Now we are going to need, what do you call it? Because we can't put the upgrade in there just because we want to. We will need the expansion box. There we go. Just throw that in there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna surround the, that is, okay, just a water bottle. I don't know why it's that color. We're gonna surround this thing a couple deep, or a couple out, I should say, with blocks that it can produce. And then we're gonna build a little house around it. And then we're going to start adding feeding slabs as we realize, you know, what other things we want to add to this that we want to get from it. Now, one of the things it should be able to get us, I don't know what we want it for yet, but I think we want it for something, the amount we're getting of this stuff. It can give us mycelium. And I think all we need to do is just hit some dirt. Yeah, wonderful. And then what do you bet we can do the same thing with this, with these other nether soil? Yeah, okay, cool. Now I think the quarry bees will get that stuff for us. Let's, well, maybe not. We have some anyway. Now some bees can't, you can't breed them among themselves. Such is the case with the quarry bees. So we're gonna wanna get ourselves 5 the hard way with, this guy really wants out. Why don't you come with me? There you go. Go on. Come here. We've got this more or less situated. I still need to trim it up and probably move the bamboo, but we can get at it. And we'll put our bees down. And we'll see how they do. Now we are going to need a magma bee. And we do have somewhere 1 magma block. So let's see about what's it gonna need. Is it gonna need an iron sword? Can I identify the nest? Uh-oh. Let's see. Where would you come from? Where would you come from? Okay, you know what I think it is? I think it's another brick nest. Now, we're gonna go ahead and make one of these. Do I have any wood? I don't have any wood. I need some sticks. There we go. Oh, okay. What do we get for that? A couple of eggs. Copper and a tin bee. Hey, I won't say no. Now we'll have to summon these guys in the nether. Okay, and this guy isn't even... He doesn't even care. How much damage can we do him in a shot? Wonder why that Enderman's isn't... Oh, there he goes. Bye, buddy. Oh, it's all like screwed up in here. Hold still. Wow, that's some sweeping edge on that. It doesn't even make him mad. It's pretty weird. We're gonna find a little spot. And we'll take the obsidian too. Where we can hatch these guys without them oh, that's cool. Without losing them. Okay, in here is probably fine, right? We'll just like so. There's our nether brick nest. And they gave us one of these. We might as well use this one too. This one will give us crystalline bees. Okay. So now it won't take, we won't be here near as long waiting for that stuff. Okay, these are about to hatch. Surrounded by Endermans. Okay, we got a magmatic bee. Now what are we gonna get here? We got a gold bee. Okay, well, we already have gold bees, but you can never have too much gold, right? And the quarry bees we have are starting to do their job. That is pretty cool. Meanwhile, we're gonna breed this magmatic and sweat to get obsidian. And that's gonna help us out because we don't really have a renewable source of obsidian until just then. Now we do. And another one I'm excited about is we can take an iron bee and a sweat bee. And these should give us a nickel bee. Awesome. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.